Hey guys, welcome to second part of Q&A or question and answer with Onigiri Kingu. I'm continuing off question number 8. Alright. This guy says, I seen some of your blogs and some of your stuff, and it seems like you have a lot of RPG games. Is it true? And how many of them have you completed? Also, how do you play an RPG game for a long amount of hours without getting bored? Alright. I do have a lot of RPG games and I do play them quite often. The thing is, how out of them so many RPG games I've only completed 2 of them, 2.5, which is FF12, FF13 2, FF10 2, which is I'm almost done, and then one more game. I'm halfway through Cross Edge and stuff. I still have a lot more to beat. So even though I buy a lot of RPGs, I don't beat a lot of them. I don't know why, I just don't. I get stuck at like the easiest boss or sometimes the hardest boss and stuff like that. For the second part of the question, I'll answer that. It is also hard for me to play RPG for a long amount of time, but it's very easy if I'm playing an RPG I enjoy. Which I really enjoy FF13 too, so I have no problem playing it for a long amount of time with no breaks. However, if I do get bored, I would, mute the game volume, mute the TV, and I would watch Cry play games while I continue playing mine. Or I would listen to music that gets me pumped, which I rarely do listen to music while playing. I usually just watch Cry play something while I'm playing the RPG. Another great thing to do is laugh at the glitches and horrible camera movement and horrible animation in certain places. And also watching the AI being very stupid. A great example of funny animation problem is again in Final Fantasy 13-2 when I was in Academy 400 AF. When I was taking the elevator to get to the gate, the first gate, when you go to Academy 400, you shows you one of the gates. You go to a gate, and when you come back, there's a gate a little bit further way down an elevator into like this corner, right? So after I went to that gate and opened that, came back again to get some guild and CP stuff. I was going to the other way of gate just to find a place to like get easy CP, right? So I was taking this elevator up, and the thing is, my Sarah was like I was on the elevator because I was using Sarah. Noel was like hitting the side, not going into the elevator. Next thing I know, I was in the middle of the elevator and suddenly I just teleported at the top, like at the top of the platform of the elevator. I already I was on top, but then Noel, he teleported from hitting the corner to the top also, but there's a side railing on the elevator. He was stuck on top of that. He was like, it looked like he was sitting on that railing, like he was actually sitting on that railing. Was it because he was hitting the side of the elevator that when I teleported, he teleported and he was on the railing? I don't know how I teleported when I was like taking that little small escalator or whatever it is, but I did. Oh man, was I laughing? Oh my god, I was dying. I just couldn't stop laughing. It was so freaking funny. I've never had that happen to me. I played like FF13 2 like what, 3 times? Like we played it 3 times, I've never had that happen to me at all. That was the first time. But then again, I had to restart the game. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. So I had to restart the game, and the thing is, I didn't save because I went from all the way from I was like pressing new game, so I did all the way from Augusta Tower 200 to the getting all the gravitation core and back to Academy 400. So at least like an hour or two worth of stuff I've done it's gone because I didn't save it when I had restart. So that's kind of sucked. Another great thing I do, and then especially again, is FF13-2. If you notice, I love FF13-2. I play that a lot more than I need to. But the thing is, I have a bunch of outfits, DLC outfits for Sarah. One of them is wearing her swimsuit, like a swimsuit outfit. And one time, sometimes when you're in the corner, when I'm doing something or getting an item, a treasure box, a fragment, or whatever, sometimes the camera goes crazy and then focuses on a specific point. So I was in Sunlit Waterscape, and then I was getting Mog was like, the thing was like glowing because there was a vine. So when I went and a vine and like a vine, so when I went and did Mog hunt, for some reason the camera went crazy and then stopped and zoomed and focused on Sarah's cleavage, so you could have a nice close view of Sarah's breast. So I got not only found a wine, I also found a fragment there, and I got fan service because it zoomed exactly on Sarah's breast. So I got nice cleavage showing a nice Sarah's amazingness. And I just try to do things. I try to find things. I just try to like travel, do something, make a little story, make a little side story, whatnot. Do things like that. It will definitely help it, make it better, and stuff like that. So I'm watching a debate about FF versus 13 and Lightning Returns FF13. What are your thoughts about those two games? Well, first thing is first. I can no longer call it FF versus 13 because they changed the name and put it as Final Fantasy 15. So, my thoughts about the game. Well, in that video I kinda explained what I thought about those two games, and you can see from my many examples of FF13-2, I really enjoyed the game as well as did for FF13. So I'm really excited for for Lightning Returns to come out, because I love characters from Final Fantasy 13 and from 13-2. However, I watched many trailers for Final Fantasy 15, and the story, nor the characters really interest me as the 13 characters did. 13-32 characters. I didn't like the one that put Final Fantasy versus 13, because when they say 13, I think of Lightning, Sarah, Vanille, and the rest of the gang, and like the story from Final Fantasy 13. So when I changed it from Final Fantasy versus 13 to Final Fantasy 15, it got better, because now I won't think, whenever I say here Final Fantasy 15, I won't think, hey, it's, I won't think of some other completely different story or characters as something else, One thing I like about Final Fantasy 15 though, even though characters and story don't interest me, is the battle system. I saw in a bunch of trailers. It allowed you to move freely and around, freely around the game and in the battle, kind of like Monster Hunter or Kingdom Hearts battle system. That is something I really liked about it. That really brought wow, impressed me. But I don't know much about the strategy. I'll talk about it later. Next question 10. What do you think about the PS4? It looks good, but if you have PlayStation Plus, it's good, but if you have to get PlayStation Plus just to play online or multiplayer or versus offline, which I hear is what you have to do, then I'm not okay with that. But if it's online, yes, I'm okay with that. The Ready Surprise, it looks really, really good, I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 and Infamous. PS4 looks great. It's like the next system. Xbox is now called Xbone. Xbox One is called Xbone because it's crap. They ruined it. So everyone's going to PS4, and PS4 looks amazing. Come on, you can rent, borrow, whatever used games. So it's great, Question number 11. Let's go to the next question number 11. What place do you want to visit? I would like to visit Akihabara in Tokyo, in Japan, of course. Well, why? Because it's known as an otaku paradise, and also I can also meet my friend Kyoko, who lives near Akihabara, and she works at a maid cafe. Well, now she works in a new cafe that opened there, which is called Arcana 3 Cafe. I mean, it's not called that, but it's had the cosplay as Arcana 3 characters. So I really can visit them, and stuff. I mean, I've already been to Kyoto, Nara, Osaka, Kobe, and Hiroshima, but I've never been to Tokyo, which I want to go really badly. Because I really want to go there, and who is your favorite YouTube? Question number 12. Okay, who is your favorite YouTuber and stuff? Alright, I'll tell you my favorite YouTubers from certain genres. For music, I've subscribed to Haruchin, HJ Freaks, Nikuma Guitar, or Shotaro Nakamura, Smooth McGroove, Mako-chan, and stuff. But I would say I like Nikuma Guitar the most. Then I like Mako-chan. But Nikuma Guitar, he or she is amazing. Great music, just amazing skills. For gaming, I'm subscribed to Cry Your Video Games, which is done by Maximilian. Uber Haxor Nova, who's a friend of Cry and PewDiePie. Hassan Aldre, Rajman Gaming HD, PewDiePie, and Master of Audio Surf. I say I like Cry out of every single one of them. Cry is amazing. Cry is fun. He's my second favorite game YouTuber is Master of Audio Surf. He doesn't upload any more videos, but it's super funny because he plays a lot of nothing but horror games and he hates horror games. But he doesn't upload any more videos. Then question number 13. Oh my god, this one's a very long answer, so I'll do the next video again. Bye.